Have you ever felt like your achievements were just a stroke of luck, and you're one step away from being exposed as a fraud? Have you ever felt the weight of self-doubt that had you questioning your achievements and fearing you're not enough? Believe us, you're not alone. But what if I told you that you hold the power to rewrite that negative story and embrace the journey of your life with bright confidence? In this empowering video, we present a practical 7-step guide that will lead you from self-doubt to self-empowerment. Join us as we navigate the tangled web of imposter syndrome and provide actionable steps to not just rewrite, but celebrate and own your unique story. Let's begin. Firstly, imposter syndrome is that feeling where, even if you've achieved something great, you can't shake the fear that you were just lucky, or that you don't really deserve it. It's like you're constantly waiting to be exposed as a fraud, despite evidence that you're actually doing quite well. Imagine this: you put in a lot of hard work at the office, resulting in you acing a project at work. You get a pat on the back from your boss and high praise from your colleagues, but deep down, you're saying to yourself, did I just get lucky? Maybe they're overestimating me. This is imposter syndrome, downplaying your skills, talents, and abilities, while chalking up your success to external factors that don't significantly involve anything stellar from you. So, even if you have a genuine list of achievements, you might still feel like you're faking it. That you're a fraud. That's how imposter syndrome works. It's the nagging whisper of self-doubt that follows you around, making you question your own competence. The key is to recognize it, understand that it's a common experience for many of us, and then make up your mind that you're going to quiet the deceptive noise in your head, and instead, you will embrace your accomplishments with confidence in yourself and your abilities. Know this: everyone from successful celebrities to CEOs have faced imposter syndrome at some point. Just Google it and you'd be surprised at the names that pop up. Successful, powerful, beautiful, accomplished, and in many cases quite wealthy people. This all goes to show that imposter syndrome is more about our perception than actual reality. It's about how you view something about yourself, and being completely off in your assessment. You see a fraud and deception somehow, instead of seeing the reality of the matter, which is seeing just how incredible and talented and wonderful you really are. So how do we turn this around? The same way the celebrities and actors and CEOs that suffered with imposter syndrome dealt with and overcame it. By changing their mindset. They owned who they were. They owned their story, while slamming the door in the face of anyone and anything that dared to imply something less than their truth. They owned the truth about themselves, and excelled. So dear sisters, bear with us a few minutes as I show you the 7 steps that can help you to overcome, and literally triumph over, imposter syndrome in your life or the life of someone you care about. First, learn to acknowledge your achievements, however big or small. Whether it's acing that high-level project at work, mastering a new recipe, or just getting through a particularly challenging day, it all counts. See it like this: have you ever had a day where everything seemed to fall into place? Maybe you delivered an idea in a meeting that got everyone nodding, and you left feeling like you owned that room. That's a win, and you know what? It's totally okay to pat yourself on the back for those victories, however small. Take a moment right now to reflect on the things you're proud of. It could be as simple as overcoming a fear, nailing a hobby you've been practicing on for a while, or just managing the chaos of a busy schedule on a hectic day. Remember that time you thought you couldn't do it, but you did? That's your achievement. Own that story. Sisters, we all know how life can throw some curveballs, and sometimes just getting through the day is a victory in itself. So, when those wins come your way, don't brush them off. Embrace them. Acknowledge the hard work, the dedication, and the resilience that got you there, and if you ever catch yourself thinking, oh, that was just luck, or anyone could have done it, or that was no big deal, or not really something important, stop right there. It wasn't just luck, it was you, your unique blend of skills, aptitudes, and effort. Dears, can't you see, the journey of your life is made up of a series of these triumphs, and each one is a step on the path of your incredible story. Second, you need to identify and shut down negative self-talk immediately. You know those little whispers in your mind that say, "You're not good enough," or "You can't do this," or "What you've done is nothing all that special." Understand this, there's nothing wrong with you. We've all had those moments of self-doubt. Truth be told, some of us battle often with self-doubt. What we're saying is that we need to get these rampant thoughts under control. And we can start by not letting these negative thoughts and doubts take up residence in our minds. Sisters, it's time to identify those sneaky thoughts, shine a light on them, figure out where they're coming from, and then challenge them head on. It's like switching on a light in a dark room, bringing everything to light, and making everything plain. By reframing those negative thoughts into positive affirmations, you're not just countering the doubt, you're creating healthy words that propel you forward. Think of it as turning "I can't" into "I can learn," or "This is too hard" into "I'll take it one step at a time and I'll eventually grasp or even master this." Can't you see? The power of positive self-talk is incredible, empowering, and it starts with recognizing those doubtful whispers and turning them into powerful declarations. In reality, it's about you changing your mind, taking control of these thoughts once and for all, and speaking positively to the woman you want to be. Sisters, see her, lively and clear, and then dare to become her. Third, and we say this often, sisters, seek support and share your struggles. We all know how life can throw us some curveballs, and sometimes, it's essential to lean on others and share our experiences. If you're going through a challenging time, be it at work or in your personal life, instead of keeping it all to yourself, why not reach out? Connect with friends, family, your village, or even a supportive community. Sharing your struggles is not a sign of weakness, it's a powerful step towards strength. And it's an awesome way to take control and own your story. Think about a time when a friend opened up to you about their challenges. Didn't it create a deeper connection between the two of you? That's the beauty of sharing. When you break the silence and let others in, you not only lighten your load but also create a network of support. So, don't be afraid to share your story. You might be surprised at how many sisters have faced similar struggles. Whether it's imposter syndrome, work challenges, or personal hurdles, someone out there has been through it too. Fourth, you want to set realistic goals, and you do that by establishing achievable milestones. Nobody drives 100 miles straight through to their destination. They factor in stops along the way, food and bathroom breaks, stops to get out and stretch their legs, or stops to take in the scenery of a beautiful landscape or sunset. Sure, you have somewhere to be, the ultimate destination, but you want to make sure you get there successfully. And you want to make sure you don't miss the fun of the journey along the way. Don't you see? By setting realistic, manageable goals, you create a framework for success while diminishing the power of imposter syndrome. You're setting yourself up for success, and that success you can look back on and know it was all due to application and hard work. Let's say you're passionate about learning a new skill, like mastering a musical instrument. You break down your process by setting manageable concrete goals like, "I'm going to practice for 30 minutes every day," or "I'm going to learn a new song by the end of each week," or "I'm going to watch a weekly tutorial on how to play my chosen instrument." Each achievement then becomes a victory, and a reminder that you're on the right path. There's no room for imposter syndrome to come in and try to break you down, because you've taken your big dream and broken it down to small manageable steps. And guess what? As you achieve each small goal or milestone, the power of imposter syndrome starts to diminish. Remember, the journey is about positive progress, not perfection. And speaking of perfection, number 5, embrace imperfection. I know that might sound strange, but hear me out. Perfection isn't real, it's an illusion. Most of us are just regular folk, with average intelligence, talents, and skills. On the best of our days we can still show imperfections, so don't fight it, as a matter of fact embrace it. Acknowledge your flaws and mistakes. By embracing imperfection, you're not just accepting that mistakes happen, you're recognizing that they are a crucial part of your unique journey. They're simply a part of life, sure, but they're equally an important part of learning. That might sound odd, But see it this way: embracing your imperfections is about letting go of the pressure to be perfect and flawless, and finding the joy in the real, messy, and wonderfully imperfect parts of life. By embracing imperfection, you not being perfect doesn't simply result in you recognizing that mistakes happen. You realize that mistakes can act as a crucial part of your unique journey. Your flaws, your missteps, the falling down and getting back up, the misses and fixes all weave together to create a story that's authentically yours. So own it. 6th, celebrate your journey. Sisters, you owe that to yourself, because each step you take is a triumph and a testament to your strength and resilience. Your ability to survive. Celebrating your journey is a powerful way to build a positive mindset. It's a reminder that you're capable, strong, and making progress. And you know what? Recognizing your achievements is a fantastic way to combat imposter syndrome. It's like shining a light on your capabilities and saying, "Hey, look what I've done," or "Look at what I've survived." Dears, celebrating your journey isn't about throwing some big party every time you accomplish something. It's about taking a moment to acknowledge and appreciate your progress. It's a pat on the back, a high five to yourself, or a little happy dance, whatever feels right for you. Dears, you're no imposter. Your very survival speaks to that truth, right? The journey getting you here is your narrative, your truth, your victory, and your story, so own it, and celebrate where you feel it's right. It could be as simple as treating yourself to your favorite meal, giving yourself a quiet moment of gratitude, or sharing your success with someone who will understand and uplift you. Then lastly, you want to pay it forward. Sisters, you've overcome challenges, embraced imperfections, and celebrated your victories. Think about the people who helped and inspired you along the way. Sharing your experience doesn't mean you have to be a superhero with all the answers. It's about being authentically you, and offering a helping hand, a kind word, or a bit of wisdom to those who may need it. Your journey, with all its ups and downs, becomes a story of resilience, courage, and growth that can motivate and inspire others. A beacon for others still trying to find their way, showing them that it's okay to stumble, to learn, and to grow. Your experiences, both triumphs and challenges, can serve as valuable lessons for those who might be going through similar situations. You owning your story will help them in owning theirs. Dear sisters, know this for a truth, and that's, you are not imposters. Imposter syndrome may have knocked on your door, but you don't have to let it in or give it an ear. You are not a fraud, you're a force. Tell yourself that anytime your mind dares to whisper otherwise. Own your story unapologetically and in spite of. You are not an imposter. Far from it. You are a remarkable woman of great value and worth, navigating life with authenticity, courage, and grace. And remember, your journey is not just yours, it's a gift to your village, community, and the world. So, go out there, share your light, and watch as it illuminates the paths of those around you. Take care, be well. Until next time.